So I did this training at a conference. There were a few hundred people there, and it was received incredibly well, so I expanded a little bit, and I've done this as a consulting gig for many different companies, teaching their employees and their managers how to manage the 3 human assets. And everyone has the same. It's unarguable. You have 3 assets as a human being that you can interact with. So I decided to take this and share it with the world. It's a free piece of content. As always, you don't pay anything for these videos, so I believe in karma, I believe in paying it forward. Don't go into karma debt from watching this. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. That is how you can pay it forward. That's how you can share this and hopefully help affect change on those that you know, that you love and care about. So 3 human assets that everyone has. They all have the same. There are 3 available assets, and you start out with just the one, and then you start building from there. So let's dive into it. Time, talent, and money. So you have these 3 assets throughout your life, and you have them right now, that you can exchange and interchange with each other. The sad part is we have a very poor relationship with them. Most people don't understand that they have 3 separate assets, and people think when they think of assets, they only think of money. And they think of it in different forms. They think of it as their equity in their house, or their job, or their 401k, retirement, brokerage account, cash, checking account, whatever it is. But that's everything they focus on as far as their asset goes. Let's look at this. So everyone starts out with time. You're born and you have a time as your only asset. You have no talent yet. You don't know how to move, interact, eat, talk, even breathe. And you very quickly start trading this time for talent. You start trading this time for physical talent and ability and strength and mobility and walking, talking, right? And then you also are trading it for the education. You're trading it for learning how to express your talking into words, learning how to read and how to write and how to interact with the world around you. And then eventually you start growing and creating things of your own unique ideas. At least in the US, you are required to go to school and you learn more talents, more education, more thought processes, and then you start creating more and more of your own thoughts. And this trading time for talent lasts for most people 14, 16, 18, some people 20 plus years before they finally take their talent plus their time and they trade it for money. The dangerous part is people have this incorrect and unhealthy focus on that 3rd value, on your 3rd asset. So the 3rd human asset of money is the least valuable, but it's the one that everyone's focuses on. You spend your whole life. Money is a variable asset, and it's one that you don't control the value of all the time. Other people control it. The US government controls and has the most say into how much this money is worth by how much they print and how much they want to inflate or deflate the economy, and also the decisions that major corporations and the government make determine how much this money is worth in comparison to the rest of the world. So if you ever go outside of the United States bubble, then your money is worth less or more depending on decisions made outside of your control. Also, if you ever talk to someone at the tail end of their life, someone on their deathbed, they would give every single available asset they have, sometimes for another minute, another 10 minutes, another hour, another week, another year, another decade. They would trade it all for some more time. Time is the most valuable asset. It's the only one that's fixed. And it's also the unknown. We don't know how much time we have. You may have 1 year, you may have 10, you may have 100 years. The person living today may be the first person lived to 150. But whatever that amount is, it is fixed. And you cannot negotiate or work to create any more of it. But we squander it and we trade it to work on someone else's dream. And the only increase we have is by hopefully increasing our talent. Maybe they give us a little more money for our time. There's a better way, and people are implementing it on a daily basis with a global scale and the trillions of dollars that are spent annually around the world in many different industries, in e-commerce, in intellectual property, in the education industry. There are so many different industries. And with now having access with a very low cost of entry, sometimes no cost of entry, to a global economy, you don't have to trade your time for money anymore. You can now increase your talent and create online properties with your incredible talent that you learn and build and grow with to create a money-making engine. And you get to spend your time on other things. You get to spend your time on becoming the next Mozart. You get to spend your time on educating yourself and maybe becoming Albert Einstein, or whatever you want. You can spend your time binge watching HBO or Netflix. But understanding these three human assets and understanding that time is your most valuable asset creates a different decision-making paradigm and changes how you interact with the world and the economy. If you value your time, there's no way you're trading it for $10, $20, $50, $100 an hour. It's worth so much more than that. You just need to create the available and necessary talent in order to maximize that time and make it worth money over and over and over again. Think residual type income. You want to learn how to do it? We teach many people through the Lifestyle Rebellion movement how to do it. There's also thousands of gurus online that you can start to watch and listen to and digest their content. Whatever route you go, change your decision-making paradigm. Money is the least valuable asset. Stop chasing it. Those who chase it never receive it. Focus on your time and your talent and valuing your time, and the money will flow. Good luck.